Friends, welcome to the GLUEY ZOOMY Show. It's so awesome to have you here. This is season 2, the finale episode. We love you for joining us. If you're joining us for the first time, or if you've been here on this journey all along, love you. My mom in black.
Oh, thanks, Aunt Kim.
We love ya.
I love ya.
Yes, I love this work that Joe's doing there, painting. Look at that beauty.
What is he painting there? It looks a little bit like... I can't quite tell what it is.
Look out, it's Wednesday!
We kidnapped Hot Glue and the gun.
They were gonna bring you cheer, but
Now we get to have our fun.
tonight on Gloomy Doomy Show,
So start ripping out your eyeballs.
making molds out of your face.
Bring your baby dinosaur.
We might just launch you into space tonight on Gloomy Gloomy Show.
That's right, it's Gloomy Doomy Show. A gloomy doom.
A doomy show, a doomy gloomy show, a doomy gloom,
A gloomy show.
a gloomy doomy show,
A doomy gloomy show.
gloomy doomy show. We're just so sick of sitting round and talking into cans. All the masks that folks are wearing and the washing of the hands. A reckoning is coming and it's coming to your town. If we don't glue it together, all will crumble to the ground. Tonight on Doomy Gloomy Show. That's right, it's Gloomy Doomy Show.
A doomy gloom. A gloomy show. Doomy gloomy show. A gloomy doom. A doomy show. A gloomy doomy
Excellent and welcome.
Welcome to the
Gloomy
Gloomy
Doomy Show.
We have quite a show
Quite
for you
the show
tonight,
for you
folks.
today.
All the way from New York City, we have Joe and Carmen. Yes.
Joe and Carmen, yes.
Oh, yes.
And all the way from New York City,
Oh.
we have the fun song stylings of the evil Eve Blackwater.
Yes, welcome.
And
Oh,
from the Mystery Mansion,
the Mystery Mansion.
we have Professor Decay
Horace.
and Dr. Ghoul.
Oh, it is so
Oh,
evil.
it is so evil to be here with you. We have a few evil, how should I call them?
There are some rules.
Rules.
First, you must all
Evil
know
logistics.
how to raise your hands.
Does everyone know how to raise your hand? Show me that you can
yes,
raise your hand.
I see the hands going
yes,
up.
Yes, and can you put your hands back down?
Oh, put them
Put
down.
the hands back down.
Oh,
Excellent,
yes.
excellent. Very good, very good. You might need that later in the show.
Oh, and do you know what is the most
What is the most
evil thing of
thing?
all?
Oh, I love it when you tell me about the evil things.
Donating to
Donating
the arts.
to the arts is the most evil thing you can possibly do. And we would like to give you an opportunity to do that, because then we will share those donations and contributions with our Gluey guest stars so that they can pay for things like rent and food.
Oh, it's so evil. We're going to put the tip jar.
We are putting the links to
into
the tip jar
chat.
in the chat. Yes.
Please put in what you will.
There is nothing like messing with the system by contributing to the arts. After this show, I think I'm going to start some kind of endowment, maybe even national.
Oh, it's so evil. Oh, just gets me right in
Speaking
here.
of evil things, I would love to see what it is that Joe and Carmen are cooking up for us today.
yes.
How are you?
You're lovely. How are you?
We're evil
Yes.
and spooky and gloomy.
What are you doing there, Joe and Carmen?
Oh, something a little spooky and gloomy, I would say, but it's all fake, so it's all in good fun. So for the last few weeks, we've been building this appliance to put on Carmen's face to simulate
Oh.
eye is hanging out.
That is so delectably gory and ghouly.
So it's entirely made out of silicone, and it's very stretchy and squishy
Squishy.
and very flesh-like if you mix it in the right way.
Oh.
And it looks as though you mixed it in the right way.
Yes.
Well, as you can
That
see,
is
it took a couple tries.
I see that. Well, evil takes practice. Yes. Much practice.
And so, what is next? Is this happening now? Oh.
Yes, so what we'll be doing is taking this appliance, prosthetic appliance, and using some medical grade adhesive for people who actually do wear prostheses in real life, in day-to-day life. And we'll be gluing it to her face with that and then blending the edges so that it seamlessly goes into her facial form. And then I did some pre-coloring since this is a short show, like with the eyeball and with the skin.
Oh,
But
yes.
what
Oh,
we'll
we
be doing
saw a bit of that. Yes.
is matching from one eye to the next. Luckily, I have a reference very close by for what I will be doing.
How very cool.
Delicious.
Well, we don't want to keep you long. We'll let you get back to your evil, dastardly, demented work. Yes. And let's check in and see what's going on at the Mystery Mansion,
Oh,
shall
yes.
we? Yes.
What is happening
What
in the
is
mystery
happening?
man?
Behold, the universe, filled with infinite mysteries. In the Third Age, 12 portals opened across the earth. But with the portal's arcane power came the forces of chaos. 3 heroes founded mystical institutions in remote locations, placing the best minds in magic, science, and personal wellness to guard our world from the forces of evil. The most powerful of these secret mystical centers is the Mystery Mansion.
Stupid shadow committee. No more building robots. You're pushing everyone away. Stupid squid guy. What do they know? I know more than anyone. Ugh, why won't this work?
Okay. It says here to place the power core in the head cavity?
Yeah, of course you turn the thing on. The problem is the ion converter.
Yeah, converter. Said it right before you did.
You know, Dr. Ghoul, did you actually get your PhD in mad science?
Of course I did. Don't be ridiculous. You know, you've really been on edge ever since Dread... Never mind, I won't go there.
Go where?
That's good. Since Dreadminda left you and everything.
You asshole! How dare you bring up my personal life to distract from the fact that you have no idea what you're doing!
Hey, relax, okay? Dr. Google always knows what he's doing. Okay. What about the time I helped Mr. Horse with his ritual?
You mean the ritual that killed Barry the butler?
Oh, yeah. I miss Barry.
We all do. Shh, it's okay. It's okay.
Excuse me, gentlemen.
No homo.
Yeah, whatever.
Mr. Horace, what's good, my man?
How are ya?
Namaste.
Professor Decay, You didn't happen to see my Necronomicon lying around, have you?
Mr. Horace, you have so many little trinkets, you'll have to be more specific.
You know exactly what I'm talking about. Big book, bound in leather.
Okay, I threw it out.
What? Professor Decay, that book was filled with more dark magic than you could even conceive of.
You know, I'm with Mr. Horace on that. Sounds amazing. Yeah, hey, that does sound pretty cool.
What it was? It smelled like something died inside of it. I think it ate something, and that thing died and was rotting. I'm the only one who cleans around here. It was up to you guys. This would be a heathen is dead of crystal-clad hippies giving each other back rubs.
Oh, back rubs sound amazing right now. You know, I used to be a chiropractor.
Of course you were.
Professor Decay, you have no idea the kind of power you're just casually tossing into trash bins. Where is the book?
Foolish mortals! The ancient text has been opened. I am once again free to bend this world to my unholy desire.
Okay, where is that voice coming from?
Release me from this mansion and allow me to fulfill my satanic destiny.
And what is your satanic destiny?
Okay, Dr. Ghoul, maybe we don't hear out the demon. This is what I was talking about, Professor Decay. You can't just leave a Necronomicon out all willy-nilly. It's a portal, don't you get it?
Mr. Horace, dial it back a bit. If this tiny baby cat demon is our biggest problem, we're fine.
I am Beyonzo!
Whatever!
Yeah, you know what? You two just need to relax. Trust me, I'll take care of this. I used to be a veterinarian. See, you're just a sweet little kitty. I think you're just misunderstood, that's all. I'd like to adopt you if I could get the chance. Maybe name you something like Meowersons? I don't know. Does the kitty like to play with kids?
Holy shit! Power, get back here! Oh, God! I'm free!
Well, that was delightfully evil.
Meow! Well, Senor Don Gato was a cat on a high red roof. Don Gato sat. He went there to read a letter, meow, 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 where the reading light was better, meow, meow, meow. Was a love note for Don Gato. I adore you, wrote the lady cat. She was fluffy, black, and nice and fat. There was not a sweeter kitty, meow, 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 in the country or the city, meow, meow, meow. And she said she'd wed Don Gato. Well, Don Gato jumped so happily. He fell off the roof and broke his knee. He broke his ribs and all his whiskers, meow, 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 and his little solar plexus, meow, meow, meow. Ay, caramba, cried Don Gato. Meow. Well, the doctors all came on the run just to see if something could be done. And they had a consultation, meow, 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 about how to save their patient, meow, 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 how to save Senor Don Gato. But in spite of everything they tried, Senor Don Gato up and died. And it wasn't very merry, meow, meow,
everyone, give it up for Eve Blackwater.
Celebrate her.
Ooh.
Give her a false sense of security. Wondrously. terribly
yes.
Good.
I have to show you who came to watch.
Oh.
Don Gato.
It's Don Gato. Unhappy Don Gato.
Thank you, Don Gato, for coming.
Oh, I love a furry friend.
I love a furry friend. Oh, I'm curious. Dr.
Yes.
Ghoul, we were watching you at the mansion just now, and it seems that you maybe lost something.
Ouch.
Does it?
Yeah, it really hurt.
Oh.
Does it hurt badly?
It looks
Yeah, I mean, it hurts really badly. It's like you're just rubbing it in.
Oh, no.
Yes.
Well, I have a bit of acetaminophen. Would that help?
Oh, no, I don't do any drugs.
Oh.
They're Skittles flavored.
Is a Skittles flavored kind.
Skittles?
Really?
Yes.
Why didn't you say so? Of course I want that.
Oh.
Of course.
Okay, here you go, darling. I'm
ready?
passing it
We're
to
going
you.
to
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
This is crazy.
Yes.
Oh. Whoa, it worked. It worked.
Oh, I'm so glad.
Good.
Oh, we can't have you in pain.
Yes.
Oh, yes, more
I'm
pain.
in more pain.
Oh.
How do you
I'm
feel
addicted now.
Delicious. Tasting
Eat that candy.
the rainbow. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, give a hand also for the Mystery Mansion crew.
Yes, might I interject on that point?
Oh,
Yes,
yes,
Professor
Professor
Decay.
Decay.
Interjection.
Yeah, I see someone in the chat saying that those were Oscar-worthy performances. That is actually a documentary
Yes.
that we're going to be.
Thank you for clarifying.
Yes, that will be screening Saturday evening.
There's another screening of the documentary coming this Saturday.
Yes, with I believe you. I guess you'll bring Joel and Gary back from the dead or whatever.
No, they're in the dungeon.
No.
Oh, you'll bring them out of the dungeon for that. So keep an eye out. Saturday at 8:00. I just wanted to put in a plug.
Professor Decay for plugging.
All right, carry on.
Yes,
The
we like
Mystery
plugs.
Mansion on Halloween.
On Halloween evening.
At 8 p.m.
Yes, join us.
Or else. I should have done that plug now. Now that it's quiet.
Spiritual energy coming in here. What is that, a spider?
Oh, hey, you Longfellow. How's it going?
Hey, Boris. Oh, it's better now that I see you. I've been so scared lately, man.
Oh,
it's
no.
really creepy around here. It's spooky.
Oh, yeah. It's super spooky. I just came back from the dungeon.
Oh, you did?
They have hot glue in the gun tied up down
Tied
there.
up? Oh, that's
yeah.
terrible to hear. Oh, I've been so nervous. When I'm nervous, I sometimes nervous eat. You know that about me.
Oh, sure.
But I ate the best poem for times like this. Would you pull it out of my belly?
Oh, I'd love to.
All right. I'll open up.
Okay, open wide.
Oh.
All right, let me get a grip on it here. Oh, there we go.
Oh, great job, boys.
Oh,
All right.
wow. Who's it come from?
Oh, it comes from Luke Kammerer from Providence, Rhode Island.
Ooh, that's a real spooky town.
All right, I'm going to read it. It's called Reverie. The monsters have all gone to bed. It's only right to rest, they said, from ghastly blood-sucking and mandible-munching. We'll eat out your hearts like soft, moldy bread. The queen has forgotten her head. The moon is cold and fleshy and red. The stump still remains. It steams and it pains. She'll walk with a bowling ball balanced instead. The boys come undone in the night. They scamper and scurry and screech in delight. With injuries made to man, beast, and maid, they'll rest in the dungeons once morning breaks light.
Oh, wow. That was real spooky.
Wow. Well, I'll see you later, boys.
All right, I'm gonna go
I can sleep tonight. Whoa.
Yeah, that's all right. We'll sing a little song before bedtime. Oh, and a big thanks to Luke Kammerer for that really spooky poem.
Thanks, Luke.
I'm gonna go see if there's some flies up in my web.
All right. Bye-bye now.
See you later, Longfellow.
I miss you, you know, like... Oh, wow. Okay.
Yay, Providence.
Providence, Rhode Island.
Providence represent.
Oh,
The spiritual energy of
Longfellow
That
and
was-
Boris.
I especially liked how he hid in the darkness for so long before showing himself.
Oh, of course. They're a bit shy. I think they were a little scared of all the ghoulish ghoulings going on here.
Well, that's fair.
At the Gloomy
That is
Doomy
fair.
Show. Oh, let us check in with Joe and Carmen and see where they're at.
Was there any progress?
Yes.
Yes, that is very progressive.
Glory.
Oh, yes, that's very cool. Oh, he's putting on the...
Yes, it looks like we've caught them at quite
a moment.
A moment here.
This brings back a lot of memories.
Does this, in fact?
I hope it doesn't make Dr. Ghoul feel more pain than
More pain than necessary.
It's, a
enough
reminder.
pain. Yes.
I mean, look, if I wasn't high on Skittles right now, I'd be very upset.
Well, we're glad to provide any of the Skittles you need.
Is it reducing your pain, Dr. Gould?
A little bit.
God. As long as they're quality.
Well, that was fun. I don't know what's going to happen next. Do you?
Oh,
do me?
Oh, well, perhaps a bit more music?
But then we're going to have to go into the darkness.
Oh.
That's all right. I think we'll make it.
Spell on you, 'cause you're mine. You better stop the things you do. Oh, I ain't lying. I can't stand it, the way you're running around. I can't stand the way you put me down. So I put a spell on you. Because you're
Can't stand it, the way you put me down. I can't stand it, the way you're running all around town. I put a spell on you. Because you're mine. You're mine.
Woo.
Woo!
That was hot.
Thank you, friends. Thank you. It makes me feel so.
Oh, when music happens like that and the bell rings, I know it's time to glue the things. And the things will be glued and the glued will be things. And what do we have, oh gloomy doomy?
Oh, yes, of course. Well, we have quite the treats tonight. We have a bit of a cat, as it were. A little cat.
Oh, a Don Gato, so to speak.
Because Halloween is here. Let's see, what does she say? Ooh, oh, this comes to us from Carla. It says, Happy Halloween to Hot Glue and the Gun.
Who are they? We have them in the dungeon.
They are in the dungeon, yes. Oh, she says, Wednesday nights at 8 p.m. are the highlight of my week. And thanks again for bringing such joy to your audience.
Oh, wonderful.
Thank you so much, Carla.
Carla.
Oh, and ooh,
more?
Look at this. Show the mat.
Oh, this is...
Bring it in. Let them
this is
see that
something
young
that
man.
Says, oh, look at this. It's like he's got his attitude and his jean jacket. His name
is
Draco Norbs.
Yes.
And he was created by Ben Fader, who is 11 years of age.
Oh,
hello,
Ben
Draco
Fader,
Norbs.
thank you so much. He's awesome. I can see that his head was severed and
his head was severed. Oh, you can see that and been reattached. How very clever, very clever indeed, indeed.
And then we have a postcard here. It says, "Put me on the board, baby. Gloomy real good."
Gloomy real good.
And it's oh goodness, it's Ohio in flames.
Ohio is in flames.
Excuse me.
Yes, Professor Decay.
I think you should change the camera over.
Oh.
People are complaining in the chat.
Camera, Professor Decay, I believe. Oh, you can change your camera? Yes, of course. Yes. Is that better, Professor Decay?
I mean, I think so. I'm not that I'm an audience member. I wouldn't know. Carry on.
Professor Decay.
Yes. Oh, so Ohio's in flames. I suppose we should all vote, yes?
Ohio is in flames, they say.
And just so you can see that delicious little kitty.
Oh,
Halloween is here.
Wonderful.
And if you missed,
yes,
Mr. Draco
Norbs. Draco Norbs.
Oh, he's fabulous.
Yes, fabulous indeed.
Oh, let's see. Is it hot? Are we ready? I think we may be.
We may be. It is time to glue it to the canvas.
Gloom and doom. Yes, there it is. It's
good.
hot.
Oh, it's so exciting.
It's hot. Oh, here you go, sir.
I will glue this. Halloween is here, and it is hiding under the plug. Thank you.
Oh, some more. Glue me to the board, baby.
I will glue you over here in Ohio onto the gun itself.
And Sir Draco. Gluey Zoomsters, thank you so much for sending all of your mail this year. As you can see, it has made it to the Gluey Zoomy canvas. And it's
Draco
grown.
Will be here over by the original gun.
Oh, I love that.
Yes,
very cool. Thank you. Thank you for your additions to the Gluey Zoomy canvas.
Additions to the Gluey Zoomy
Thank you, friends.
Excellent additions, all in celebration of the evil of the season.
It's time for Tin Can Talk. Oh, hello.
Hello, can you hear us? Hello. Hello. Yes. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. I can hear you.
I hear you too.
Yes.
I receive.
Oh, yes, Mr. Horace. I believe you have something for us, sir.
Well, yes. Yes, I do. Well, we all gather here on this hallowed season, sacred, when the veil between our realm and the spiritual realm is at its weakest. Yes, very soon we will be inviting all sorts of goblins and ghouls and esoteric beings from all sorts of dimensions. But first, for you, I would like, of course, to perform a bit of a seance.
Oh,
Oh, the spirits are with us. Yes. Oh, spirits
Okay.
not.
Are you
Do
going to
love a good
seance
seance.
now?
Well, I'm basically prepared
Oh.
whenever you guys are.
Do we have anyone who needs to contact someone?
Whoever would like to get in contact with someone who is beyond the veil, I can channel my own spiritual energy to conduct them through me.
Yes, the pizza delivery guy, please.
Ah, yes.
Oh, pizza delivery guy. And do we have a specific pizza delivery guy in mind, or was there one that
I
from
hate
Dom-
to jump in, but there is a woman who would like to speak.
Oh, where?
And we're going to give it to her because she's waving her hands patiently.
Oh, there she is. Go ahead.
Oh, hello. Hi.
Hello.
My roommate passed away around this time 4 years ago.
Ooh.
I would love to get in touch with her and tell her to pick up her socks. I left them in her room. Yes, it's been a long time.
Yes, they
but
must be
anyway.
smelly by now.
I thought they were going to walk to the hamper, honestly, but they haven't done that yet.
And may I ask your friend's name?
Her name is Misty.
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 Ah. And did Misty have some things that she enjoyed to do, things that she liked?
Well, she liked sleeping. That was one of her favorite things to do.
I say no more.
Sleeping.
I completely relate to Misty.
Yes.
Okay. Let's see if we can channel her energy, possibly.
Yes. She also liked money, and I do have her favorite lucky penny.
Oh, that's very important. Something that they touched or something that they enjoyed in the material world could help channel them spiritually. Do you have the penny?
Yes, I do. I have it right here.
Oh, perfect.
Okay,
Reach
I'm
over.
gonna hand it to you.
I'm grabbing, I'm reaching.
Okay.
I'm reaching.
Okay.
Okay, I think I got it. I got it. Okay. Ah. Yes.
Yes.
Rather bright. Okay,
Yes,
let's see. Misty. I'm going to put the tin can down just for a moment. And if you would all like to join me in an ohm.
In an ohm.
Huh. Hello. It's me, Misty.
Misty!
Oh,
no, Misty!
Wonderful to see you again.
Oh my God! I can't believe it's you.
Yes, it's been so long, dear. Oh.
Yeah. Do you hear me when I talk about you?
Yes, dear, I do hear you. You know, the veil between our realm and the physical realm is very weak this time of year. And when I passed away, that was a very spiritual time to depart, dear. Yes, Oh, yes, I'm getting a message from the other side. They say, do not fear death on this hallowed season. You must understand that it's as natural as the setting sun. Many things that seem scary or frightful in the dark are very welcoming when we realize that we're all one, connected. The energy of love transcends time and space. There is no separation, my dear. There is no death. Only birth after birth. Whoa.
Wow.
Oh my goodness!
no.
That was such a
That was
seance.
such a powerful seance.
Oh, wow! Mr. Horace was just shot on through. Oh, Eve, how do you feel now that you've heard from Misty?
Yes.
I feel overwhelmed, but I feel a sense of peace and closure.
Misty, are you still there? Misty, where's my pizza?
Misty?
I would love a pizza.
I would love a
agree.
pizza right now. Pizza
where's
would
my-
be particularly evil.
Where's
Never learned to cook.
That's unfortunate.
Yes.
Oh.
I'm sad again.
I'm sorry, Professor Decay, except that that's what we want to happen on our show.
And that was
Tin
Tin Can Talk! Yes, thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Now,
Yes.
Gluey Zoomsters, we're
Yes.
going to need your help.
Don't you mean gloomy doomsters?
Oh, yes, of course. We need you to vote on
Yes,
something.
because it's
Of course,
time for another evil lullaby
We
from the
love
Eve Blackwater.
to exercise our choice here on the Gloomy Doomy Show.
And so what we'd like to do is have a little bit of a vote.
Oh, of course. Let's see. This is Eve's. What is
Eve's choice.
What is Eve's choice?
What
Oh,
instrument will Eve play?
Yes.
Rex or Annie?
What instrument will Eve play? Rex or Annie? You take it away, Zoomsters. It's up to you now.
Mary, in answer to your question, yes, Dr. Ghoul has fallen through the things, and as has Mr. Horace. They often go into the shadow dimension for strange reasons.
They've gone to the other
But if
side.
you won't mind, let's vote for Eve's choice,
Oh,
and
yes.
hopefully we'll be able to check in with them later. Will it be Rex or Annie?
Oh.
Rex or Annie?
Oh, they both sound.
Will it be Rex or Annie? And the votes are coming in. It is the closest voting that I have seen in quite
my.
a long time.
Oh, yes, this is
Rex
really
or Annie,
down the
very
middle.
close. We're
Oh,
going
gee.
to close
whoa,
the
it is
polls.
Just
in
about 50-50. Oh, put your votes in, folks.
3,
Put
2,
your votes
1,
in.
and the winner is by an evil nose. Annie,
my-
by 1 vote. Annie wins.
Annie wins by 1 vote.
Whoever thinks the vote didn't count maybe wants to vote now.
So, Eve, tell us, who is this mystical Annie?
So this is Annie, and this will actually be my first time playing Annie in front of other people. And I was at a bar, I guess 3 years ago, and this stranger came up to me and said, "Can I talk to you?" And he said, "I have a guitar that I brought to give somebody, and I don't know where she's not here. I don't want to take the guitar home. I feel like it has bad energy for me. So just take this guitar. And if you ever see this person, give it to them. And if you don't see them, it's yours." And this is a 1942 Gibson.
Oh, my goodness. Oh.
So I did make, I wanted to keep it, but I felt like that would be stealing somebody else's fairy tale. Like, this was a fairy tale, and I would be the little goblin that lives under the bridge that's stealing something from somebody else. So I did search for the person it was intended for, never found it. I found the person who had given it to me online, and I said, I haven't found her, can I keep it? And he said yes. And 1942 was the year my mom was born, and her name was Anne, so this is Annie.
Oh,
Annie.
beautiful. She sounds lovely. Take it away, Eve Blackwater.
Alrighty. So this is my newest song, and it just came out a few weeks ago. There's also an electronic EDM remix, and you can find all of it all over the internet and on Spotify. I bought myself a baby dinosaur, cutest little thing that you ever did see, a bitty baby reptile that belongs to me. Growl, growl, hiss and roar, that's what I do mom with my dinosaur. She ate the neighbor's cat and threw it up on the floor. What do you expect? She's just a baby dinosaur, my baby dinosaur. She's a bad buddy and I couldn't ever love her more. She sleeps so snuggled next to me, a real wild reptile. This is where she wants to be. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na. Just how bad could a dinosaur be? If you put her on a leash and tied her to a tree, she'll mess you up if you interfere with me. So back up, buddy. Dinosaurs belong free. My baby dinosaur. She's a bad buddy and I couldn't ever love her more. She sleeps so snuggled next to me, a real wild reptile. This is where she wants to be. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na. Me and my dinosaur. She's a bad buddy, that's for sure. Hissing and spitting at folks we don't like. She's got a long tail with a long green spike. So, yesterday a bad man told me that he was gonna give me a hard time about getting my money back. So, I took my baby dinosaur down to my old job and she gave my old boss the what's what. She said yes to let me introduce myself. I am a baby dinosaur now. Do what you're supposed to do and give my human friend back her money. And just for all the trouble that you caused, I think you should give her back $20 more. And that's what you get for messing with a dinosaur. My baby dinosaur. She's a bad buddy and I couldn't ever love her more. She sleeps snuggled next to me, a real wild reptile. This is where she wants to be. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na.
Yes! Oh, Blackwater!
So good that Annie, the baby dinosaur of guitars, could be played for the song Baby Dinosaur.
Oh, wonderful.
How dastardly evil.
Thank you, darling. Let us find out what's happening down at the Mystery Mansion. I'd like to know where these cool cats are gonna go next.
Oh boy, my first dimensional crossing. This is going to be the best time.
It's actually extremely unpleasant.
I can't believe you have to deal with the Shadow Committee right now. I really do not want to do this.
I'm sorry, you don't want to deal with what? Because if I remember correctly, it was your monstrosity of science that nearly destroyed an entire wing of the mansion.
Guys,
that robot monkey was out of line!
Can we please stop fighting and go back to having fun?
Shut up, Dr. Ghoul. You're the one who sat there muttering yourself about chiropractic while Mr. Horace and I had to...
Okay, come on, look, listen. Dr. Ghoul has been through a lot lately, ever since he lost his eyeball.
Don't even trip. I hardly even miss my eye.
Okay, guys, can we just get this over with?
Yes. Buckle up.
Okay. Here we are.
What do you mean, here we are?
Right here.
What? That was like a tornado of darkness, which will be a great name for my next band. That was terrifying.
Where are we?
Shadow dimension.
Mr. Horace, you and your compatriots have arrived.
Hello, Your Shadowiness. May I say how incredibly tentacled you look today?
Yes. May I start out by saying how horrifying this cosmic tentacled visage is?
Hey, wait a second. It's supposed to be a shadow committee, right? It's just one thing.
Silence!
Okay, I get it now.
You have tampered with forces beyond your reckoning and must face the consequences of your actions. You had proven yourselves to be experts in your fields, such that you were chosen to guard the mansion in the first place. Mr. Horace, you were instrumental in dismantling the Empire of Mog. Professor Decay, you pioneered the pursuit of cold fusion. Dr. Ghoul. Yeah, where did he come from?
I'm just happy to be a part of the team.
Your mission was to protect the mansion and study the portal. Instead, your incompetence has killed a member of the house staff, summoned a demon from the Chaos Plane, and destroyed an entire laboratory.
Okay, to be fair, those last two things were because of Professor Decay, so...
Screw you, Mr. Horace!
Hey, let's not all dogpile on the professor. He's not all that bad. All he did was throw away an incredibly powerful book of magic and create an abomination of science.
Mr. Horace got Barry killed!
Silence! You must use the Necronomicon to banish Mahilzadik back to the Chaos Plane.
Oh, but we actually already locked it in the creepy dungeon underneath the mansion, so I feel like we're fine.
Yeah, what harm could he possibly do down there?
Melchizedek is an ancient and powerful demon. The 12 portals will only be safe when he is contained back into the Necronomicon where he belongs.
Okay, we're on it, Your Shadowiness.
Totally gonna take care of it, Your Shadowinesses.
See you later, Shadowgator.
Stop calling us that.
Okay, just to reiterate, that's a documentary recording.
Well, thank you for that documentary.
Not gluing the gun, I can't hear you.
Hello,
my
everybody.
goodness.
Welcome back. Hi.
Not only have we been trapped in the dungeon, but we have been muted.
Muted.
We
and,
have been
like,
thrown against the wall.
left and right.
I'm surprised
up
we didn't
and
really
down.
end up on the canvas yet.
I think the night is young, honey. Like, the night is young. We don't even know. That was an amazing documentary. They piped it down into the dungeon. So we've been able to watch the show.
Yes.
We are so... Just our apologies for what those weirdos with the masks just... I feel like I don't know about
Gloomy
y'all,
and doomy.
but I
think it's time to get up.
I
and
need to dance my
stretch
sillies out
our
or something.
muscles.
I don't even... I just don't really...
All right, folks, you remember how to raise those hands? Get them up in the air.
I
and
think
we will
it's
get
time
you
to
into the
dance
room.
this out.
And when you raise your hands, remember to turn on your video.
So let's just raise those hands and turn out. And I gotta play guitar
All
and
right.
dance. That's what I gotta do.
Do it, Joel.
All right, Carrie.
Let's get you into this room.
It must be something like Hallows Eve or getting near there.
I think so. Saturday night. And if you loved the Mystery Mansion episodes that you saw tonight.
The documentary.
Oh, yes, of course. On Saturday at 8 p.m., you will be able to see them all. So join us on YouTube. We're going to put that in the link to that
We
in
will
the chat.
we will link that. But right now, let's just
Later.
groove. If you've got something to bang on or you brought a mask, go ahead and put it on. Start your videos and mute your microphones and let's just get a little bit of silliness, shall we?
Got a little schoolhouse rock for you. We're going to shake those bones. Yes. All right. Good to see you, friends. I see you in some Halloween gear. Bones are heard of, but seldom seen, except that time around Halloween. But I got a shock for you. Right now there is a skeleton locked up inside of you. Them bones, them bones, them drop bones of them bones, them bones, them drop bones of them bones, them bones, them drop bones of them rattling, shaking bones.
Well, minus bones, you are just a blob. Being framework is their main job. All your organs and muscles too, they need your help to help them keep their place inside of you. What's up, Spidey? Them bones, them bones, them drop bones of them bones, them bones, them drop bones of them bones, them bones, them drop bones of them rattling, shaking bones. Well,
let's start with our feet.
Bones connected to the foot bone, the foot bone's connected to the leg bone, and the leg bone's connected to the knee bone, and them rattling, shaking bones. Well, that knee bone's connected to the thigh bone, and the thigh bone's connected to the backbone, and the backbone's connected to the backbone, and them rattling, shaking bones. Head bone's connected to the heart bone, and the neck bone's connected to the head bone, and the head bone's connected to all the bones. Them rattling, shaking bones. Them rattling, shaking bones. Let me see now.
Them rattling bones.
All right. Dr. Ghoul is connected to the collarbone, and collar's connected to the iris bone. Iris is connected to that max bone. Them rattling, shaking bones.
Oh, yeah.
Where the max bone connected to the Riley bone, and the Riley bone connected to that Luca bone, and the Luca bone connected to the collarbone. Them rattling, shaking bones. The collarbone connected to the Robert bone, and the Robert bone connected to Joe and Carmen bone, and Joe and Carmen bone connected to Evil. Them rattling, shaking bones. Dr. K, Mr. Horace, and Joe. Shake them, rattling bones. Thank you, Gluey Zoomsters!
Thanks for rocking out with us! Gluey Zoomy Show, Season 2. Oh, friends.
Oh, friends.
I think
don't know why I put that down.
Let's take a good look here at Joe and Carmen, because I think that they're moving along in their work.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, there it is.
Get a little spotlight on you. Whoa!
Whoa!
Nice.
Whoa! Oh!
Here, we'll get a close-up in there.
You know, I bet Dr. Ghoul would really
goodness.
understand some of how you're feeling, Carmen.
And some real PTSD.
Yeah.
You know, it's not cool, really. It's just.
It's not nice.
Wow.
Is that triggering you a little bit, Dr. Ghoul?
Yeah, a lot of bit.
A lot.
You know, I'm trying to order apps over here. And, you know, she's just LOL. My eye fell out.
It's really serious. It's really serious.
It's very serious.
Oh, goodness. Carmen, how you feeling, girl?
Feeling good.
That's amazing. Thank you so much.
Oh
dear.
Goodness. Listen, friends, we just want to give a big round of applause for all our guest stars tonight. Please put your hands together for Joe and Carmen. Yeah.
Amazing.
For Eve Blackwater.
Eve Blackwater.
Yeah.
Great songs.
And for the crew over at the Mystery Mansion, put your hands together for Professor Decay, Mr. Horace, Dr. Ghoul, and in the chat, we have put some links so that you can follow everybody. So please take a look at that. Of course, on Saturday, we've mentioned at 8 p.m., you'll be able to see all of the episodes of the Mystery Mansion. And also, take a notice at under Carmen and Joe, we have Fearless Zombie Killer shirts, and you can find those at Etsy. There is a link there, but if you go to Etsy and you look for Mark with a K, Buster Apparel, you will find Fearless Zombie Killer t-shirts.
Fearless Zombie Killer t-shirts.
And Miss Blackwater Eve, please check out her website, www.eveblackwater.com. Yeah.
All right, and if you have any links that you want to share, I know there's a bunch of people here with us right now, and if you want everybody to like go say hello to you, go ahead and put them in the chat. That is what Being the Glue is all about, that we can create some momentum with our interactivity with each other, and that's what this song is about. So if you pick it up, sing along.
Friends,
yeah.
thank you. Thank you for joining us on this ride. We started this GLUEY ZOOMY ride back in
on April 15th was the first episode.
And this is now the 18th episode. We're so grateful to have you with us.
We will be joining with Mystery Mansion this Saturday in celebration of their documentary. We're going to watch all of their 6 episodes of their documentary together with live music and everything. So join us then.
We have come to be the glue. We have come to glue with you for all the hot that's burned us blue. We have come to be the glue. We have come to be the glue. We have come to glue with you for all the hot that's burned us blue. We have come to be the glue with you.
We have come to be the glue. We have come to glue with you. For all the hot burned us blue. We have come to be the glue.
We have come to be the glue.
We have come to glue with you. For all the hot that's burned us blue. We have come to be the glue. We have come to be the glue with you. We have come to be the glue with you. For all the hot that's burned us blue. We have come to be the glue with you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Folks, tip jar again. Thank you so much for your contributions. They really do help to support this art and the work of our Gluey guest stars tonight. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
Friends, we love you. Thanks for dancing with us.
If you want to hang out,
thanks for gluing.
right after the show, we're gonna hang out for a little bit, like we do.
Yeah.
Ain't even living no more.
Dead man's wife, dead man's chest, Johnny Depp, Sleepy Hollow dead, Collateral dead, battered and dead, live for dead, they eat the dead, they feed the dead, the walking dead. I see dead people collecting dead presidents, you become dead like me, welcome to the dead zone. Oh snap, look up, there goes your soul. Yo, as it was told on the Dead Sea Scrolls.
Oh, the death toll is bitter, it was Dead Sea Scrolls, now we death scroll on Twitter. Can't nobody put an end to me. My energy will probably put an end to me before any your enemy element. No one's beating me, that is unless they chasing me. And I'm rutting complacently, gutting my mouth. I taste defeat. You're dead to me like Brandon Scott. If we ain't get along a lot, like F it, I shouldn't have said it. Just dead it, and you can call it.
My homie once told me hip-hop is dead and my ears went dead. Sorry, dead Fred, I'd rather be dead than believe that. Oops, I didn't mean that, actually I did best believe that. Maybe dead is a state of mind, so I don't mind if I die in the next rhyme or the next line. Say la vie, no more me, my apologies. Guess it wasn't meant to be, is my philosophy. Guess it's time for me to join the Dead Poet Society. Feel me? One thing's for sure, That boy dead, he gone. 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 Gone till the resurrection. Let's take him to church. Amen.
Don't make me laugh. You smell rotten stench. I should throw you back in the ocean. Something.
They're
really tense.
Yeah, very tense. Yeah.
We're gonna go. Brunch sometime, am I right?
Oh, I love Eggs Benedict.
Okay, we're gonna go.
We're gonna go. So is there an exit somewhere? We're just gonna get out of here.
Bye.
Yeah, let's just go towards the darkness.
Big socks in a